Welcome into South Florida Daily. I'm Kate Monahan. We hope that everyone had a great weekend.
That's right. I'm Megan Hayes. And if you are looking for something really fun to do this upcoming weekend, go ahead and mark your calendars. One of our favorite activities that happens here in the spring in South Florida is going on at the South Florida Fairgrounds. It's time for the Barrett-Jackson car auction. From antique Broncos to the latest Chevy models, you'll have the chance to get up close and personal with the car of your dreams this weekend.
We head to Lake Worth Beach to explore work by local artists at Cultural Council.
We have some of the most beautiful trails for biking right in our backyard. Stay tuned for a preview showcasing the best places to bike in Palm Beach County.
But first, we head south to the 305 to check out a Marlins game.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
We are on our way to the Marlins game, about to get on the Bright Line. We're picking up Megan and Aventura. Let's go.
We are excited about having this collaboration. Since we've started going up north with Brightline and opening more stations, we now have an opportunity to bring fans, especially to a lot of the sports venues down here in South Florida, to allow them now to come here. In this case, we're now partnered up with the Marlins, and we have a lot of interesting programs that we're doing with the Marlins and Brightline. Part of that is the home runner.
It's so nice that fans from farther away in Miami can get to the game on time, but what can fans expect on the train ride to Miami to the game?
The best thing is no stress.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That is the whole purpose, where you can sit across like we're doing ourselves, talk shop, talk about the game, enjoy a cocktail, but at the same time, lead us to the drive.
That sounds great. So if fans are interested, they can go to the app and the trains are marked Home Runner and they can book everything through there and through your website, correct?
Exactly.
Well, I can't wait. We're in Miami and we're going to get on the shuttle and go to the game. Thanks so much, Jamie.
Excited.
I'm excited. Go Marlins.
All right.
We made it! We made it. We're here. Let's go Marlins. Go Marlins!
We are at Lone Depot Park, home of the Miami Marlins. I'm with David Oxfeld. He is the Chief Commercial Officer for the Marlins. David, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me and thanks for coming.
Tell me a little bit about this upcoming season. The Marlins are playing here at Lone Depot Park. What can fans expect as far as promotions and excitement?
We've tried to make it so that coming to a ball game is part of an experience, but not your only experience. So our Friday night games are at 7:10. Give you a little bit longer to get down here if you're coming from up north, but our games average 2.5 hours now with the pitch clock. 9:30, 9:45, plenty of time to go see what's up in Miami. Saturdays, 4 o'clock, same thing. You can go out after, you can have lunch before, and Sundays our games are at 1:40. So I think that's first and foremost. We've tried to time the games so you can take advantage of the things that are going on in South Florida, I think, number one. Number two, each day has its own theme. So Fridays is called Fiesta Fridays, where the whole day's a party. In fact, it culminates with fans dancing and partying on the field right below us an hour after the game. Saturdays are our Heritage Nights, where we recognize the diversity of South Florida and celebrate a different ethnicity or heritage that is unique to this market. So we have Cuban Heritage Night, we have Dominican Heritage Night, Puerto Rican Heritage Night, and down the line. We wear our red legacy jerseys and we have big parties after the game. And then Friday, Saturdays are parties, Sunday's family day.
David, where can people get more information if they want to buy their tickets and learn more about these promotions that you have going on?
Marlins.com/tickets, Marlins.com/offers, or just go on your phone or go on your computer and Google Marlins, and it'll take you to the right places.
Easy enough. All right, I think I need to go get a drink. Go Marlins.
Go Marlins!
Just having a little fun out here, driving our new Mach 1. Fun little test course we've got. We've got 480 horsepower and then really good handling and brakes. You know, you get to drive the car like you can't drive it on the street, which is always fun to do. Hang on, we're taking off. Welcome to Barrett-Jackson.
We're known to be a collector car auction company, but we're also an automotive lifestyle event. We got stuff for the entire family. You know, it's a 3-day event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We expect over 65,000 people to come over the 3 days. Some of the things we have is obviously the ride and drives with our OEM partners, the thrill rides with professional drivers. We've got food courts, big sponsor displays, vendor displays, really something for everybody. We love coming back down to Palm Beach. It's actually our only East Coast auction, and it's also our second longest running auction. So there's a great relationship between Palm Beach County and Barrett-Jackson. We get some of our best car collections out of Florida, so we're excited to be back.
I haven't seen anything I didn't like.
Superformance and Shelby Legendary Cars specialize in the cars that Carroll Shelby made famous in the 60s. All the cars that we all grew up with and loved. The Cobra, the GT40, and the Shelby Daytona. We do everything from the replica versions of the Cobras to the original CSX numbered Cobras are done at Superformance and supplied to Shelby and supplied around the world. You just got to look at them and just look at the uniqueness of the car. You know, there's no other car that looks like a Shelby Cobra. Carroll's legacy will live on forever. So the highlight of my career with Superformance and Shelby Legendary Cars has got to be when we supplied the cars for the movie Ford versus Ferrari. And I know we've all seen it, but we supplied 36 cars. So the Fords, the GTs, the Shelby Daytonas you saw, the Cobras you saw in that movie. It was just the most amazing movie, and we all loved it. You know, putting like Carroll Shelby and his achievements and the famous race car drivers that did that for us. So one of the tough things for me when I got involved with the Cobras and Carroll Shelby was that I'd grown up as a Chevy guy, you know, and here I'm doing Fords, and my dad would have gone crazy, said, "You're not a Ford guy, we Chevy guys." But I mean, the Fords are just incredible. But I wanted, for about 8 years, I tried to get a license to build a Corvette Grand Sport. This was the pinnacle of the Corvettes back in the 60s. The most beautiful cars that Chevy did, the C2 Corvette and the Grand Sport that August Dantoff created this wonderful race car, but unfortunately program canceled after 5 cars were built. I went after Chevrolet for 8 years in total to get that license, and I eventually did get the license. And these cars are all numbered, and they are Corvette Grand Sport badged and a whole deal. The most fun you can have with a car, and just incredible shape. I first came to Barrett-Jackson 22 years ago when I first arrived from America. This has got to be where heaven is. All these cars, all these car guys, everything that I had dreamt about was here at Barrett-Jackson. And it was just the most incredible event. And a year later, we displayed with the Cobras the first time, and we've been coming every year, and we do all the Barrett-Jackson events. They're so well run. The Barrett-Jackson staff are all car people. You're in the right atmosphere. They go out of their way to make this the most successful auction event with cars and vendors and everything that they do. It's just a class act. Just love the whole vibe in Florida, you know, the free Florida. Just always loved it.
I'm Cash Singh with Ford Performance. I get to be out here at the Barrett-Jackson West Palm Beach show, enjoying our time with our enthusiast community. That is officially my title. I'm the Ford Performance Enthusiast Marketing Manager, and we brought out some Mach 1s to give hot laps to some of the folks that are attending. So basically, we've set up a nice little hot lap demo to showcase what the product attributes are of the Mach 1. It's basically our most powerful 5-liter currently in the showroom with our Ford dealer. It's a great community to be a part of. No matter where you go in the United States, there is somebody who loves cars and is willing to talk about their vehicles and what it's meant to them. Obviously, the Mustangs love within the pony car world, but you'll see some other folks having fun too.
We know it's kind of sad that you only got us for 30 minutes each day during the week, but you could see so much more of us if you follow us on social on Facebook and Instagram at South FL Daily.
If you add up the half hours, and we're on Monday through Friday,
Yes.
that's 2.5 hours?
Not enough.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
Okay, follow us on Instagram. You can see behind the scenes photos, videos. We also post some really great giveaways, so just do it. Go to Instagram, push that follow button. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture.
Welcome back into South Florida Daily. Jacqueline Journey is now taking us to a nonprofit in Palm Beach County that is helping local cancer patients in major ways.
Here's the Cancer Alliance for Help and Hope.
I'm Jacqueline Journey. You're tuned into Passport to the Palm Beaches. And you know, the Palm Beaches aren't only known for spectacular vacations and some of the wealthiest zip codes on the planet. It's also world-renowned for its philanthropists and charitable organizations. And I'm here with one of my very favorites today, the Cancer Alliance of Help and Hope in Palm Beach. And this is Stanton. Thank you so much for having us today. We're so excited to be here. I love this foundation. And what you do is so incredibly special, helping people when they're actually going through cancer treatments and giving them some emergency financial help, which is so critical at this time in their lives.
It's a labor of love. We have a great team that makes this happen. We're a small grassroots organization that started 16 years ago to help cancer patients in need while they're going through chemo and radiation. So today, we're giving out over $3 million, and we've helped over 2,500 people.
That's incredible. Millions of dollars, thousands of people, all of their lives made better by this organization. Now, you do a couple of great events throughout the year. Tell me about some of those.
Right, our signature event is Shop the Day Away. It's held at the Breakers. It's the largest silent auction here in Palm Beach. We have over 600 designer auction items donated from the merchants of Palm Beach, Gucci, Chanel. Worth Avenue's been very generous. And then we have a guest speaker each year. The first year we were fortunate enough to have Brooke Shields, second year Laurel Bush, and last year it was Mario Lopez. So it's one of the largest lunches with 550 philanthropic ladies and gentlemen. So it's just a great day.
So in addition to Shop the Day Away, you guys also do something really cool with the zoo.
It's a great day for our clients. The clients go through so much over the years, so this is the one day that's spent dedicated to them where they can forget about their illness and be with other people and just that's going through the same thing and enjoy a fun-filled day at the Palm Beach Zoo. So one of our special days for the clients.
That's incredible. And you guys also do a school drive.
We do. It was our first year doing the school drive. It was right here at Cancer Alliance's office. So the donors and sponsors were generous that they either gave generous donations or they actually went out themselves for the school supplies. And we gave out 45 backpacks full of supplies, everything they needed to prepare themselves for a busy school year.
You can do so many wonderful things, emergency funding for people who need it when they're in treatment, and also, of course, supplies. Thank you so much for being here,
Thank
Alexis.
you so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your cancer and what you were going through a few years ago.
So in around 2016, maybe about February, I got diagnosed with ALL. So that's acute lymphoblastic leukemia. So early in my diagnosis, just trying to research ways that if there's any help at all, because literally I had to drop my job, my mom left her job to be able to take care of me, and it just really put a big strain on us. So just trying to seek whatever help that we can, and we came across Cancer Alliance. And Cancer Alliance of Help and Hope really just impacted our lives in so many different ways, not only financially, but just supporting us emotionally and spiritually and everything, and just really being able to lift us up through this process and understanding us, because they know what it's like to go through something like this. I mean, it's one of a kind, honestly. Just how it comes down to a personal level. You know, they're direct with the families and understanding your needs and understanding what you're dealing with in the situation, and just seeing the best way fit to be able to help you ease the situation throughout your life and being able to continue and move forward, hoping for the best.
Yeah, so tell us about your health now. How are you doing?
I'm doing incredible. My recovery has been tremendous after my bone marrow transplant that I received about approximately over 1 year ago. And the recovery has been so rapid. I'm feeling amazing. My hair grew back, my strength picked up, and I'm up and about, resuming my life, getting back to the things that are important in my life.
Coming up, we head to Lake Worth Beach to learn more about the Cultural Council and how they're helping showcase local artists.
And later, we show you the best bike trails in Palm Beach County. Stick around, we'll be right back. Palm Beach County is home to many talented artists and different cultures.
It's time now to learn about how the Cultural Council for Palm Beach County is helping to support those local artists. South Florida Daily is on the move with PalmTran.
We are what's called a local arts service agency. So we are designed to lift up and support cultural organizations and creative professionals, artists, in all artistic disciplines that live and work here in Palm Beach County. All of the artists that exhibit in our spaces are Palm Beach County-based artists. We have open calls for some of our shows, and then for our main gallery exhibitions, we usually have a guest curator that comes in to select the artists and the artworks, or even Jessica Ransom, our Director of Artist Services, curates the shows as well. So we have all sorts of exhibits throughout the year in our 3 main gallery spaces. That include big shows with multiple artists. We have solo artist shows, and then we have what we call our community gallery, the Donald M. Ephraim Family Gallery, which is usually devoted to community organizations and those sort of things. In addition, we have performances. We're going to have a summer jazz series this year, so there's always something going on in the building. We support artists and cultural organizations through a variety of ways. Most people know us for our grant programs. We are a sister agency of the Tourist Development Council, so we take bed taxes and reallocate those to cultural organizations. So whenever visitors come, they're paying a bit of extra money in bed tax, and some of that comes to the Cultural Council, and we reallocate that through a grant program to cultural organizations so they can market to bring even more people here to the Palm Beaches. Palm Beach County is huge, and there's a lot to see and do here. Clearly start in our in West Palm Beach, where you can find the Kravis Center for the Performing Arts and the Norton Museum of Art and the Palm Beach Drama Works and a lot of different organizations. But then one of my favorite things to do is branch out, because Palm Beach County really is sort of a choose your own adventure opportunity for cultural activities. There's stuff from Tequesta and Jupiter all the way down to Boca and all the way out to the Glades. There's something for everybody. And we have information on all those activities and opportunities right on our website.
Right now, we're in the middle of green and foliage.
Yes.
Tell me about where we are.
This is our botanical garden, or what we like to call a demonstration garden. So not only is it a demonstration space, an educational opportunity, but it's also a quiet, calm.
It's very tranquil.
Yeah, absolutely. Away from the busy, society and seasonal life. Being here since 1936, we've had a great opportunity to grow over the years.
Sure.
The gardens and the historic King Library, that was built in 1938 as well. And that was by architect Maurice Facio. It was our oldest building where all of our programs took place. We've grown, and now we have a 700-seat auditorium and art exhibition space. This is our Fitz-Eugene Dixon Education Building. That's a lot of words.
Long name. Fitz-Eugene Dixon.
Fitz-Eugene Dixon Education Building. And basically that all means that this is where the learning happens. Here is all of our classes, lectures, workshops, and our Buyer Artist in Residence program. So anyone can come, no matter your artistic skill level. If you want to come learn how to paint or how to sculpt, this is the place for you. And history classes, art appreciation, opera appreciation.
Now, I have been in a lot of schools. I've been in a lot of classrooms. none as pretty as where we are right now.
We're very, very, very lucky.
Age ranges of your classrooms?
Everything, mostly adults here.
Okay.
We do have a children's library, and all of our children's library programs are free. And so we have teen education programs and things like that. That happens in a separate building. This is like what we call our Center for Lifelong Learning. So these are more adults. Can't tell you how many times we've heard people come to us and say, like, thank you so much for being here, because without something to do every day, I don't know what I would do.
Sure.
I'd sit at home.
Yeah.
This is a place people can come, be inspired, and hopefully, as I said, make some friends.
Here in the Sculpture Garden, I am seeing beautiful sculptures. I'm seeing very creative. I'm seeing whimsical. I'm also
Absolutely.
seeing creepy.
Oh, goodness.
Tell me a little bit about what we're talking about.
Sure, absolutely. We have a variety of sculptures here on our campus. In fact, we have 27 different sculptures sprinkled throughout. So you're going to see a little bit of everything, absolutely.
I could spend a day here.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Come visit the gardens, maybe have a nice picnic, take the kids to the children's library, maybe even catch a show in our auditorium with one of our mini concerts, maybe a lecture that inspires you.
All things I like.
It's been said that the world simply looks better from a bike. The ability to move at your own speed, with no need for a destination. Fast enough to feel the wind in your hair, but not so fast that you miss those moments that become memories. From this seat, you'll experience the best of the Palm Beaches. Coasting through the city streets, or powering through the dirt and sand. Bring your own bike, or borrow one of ours. Ride with your family, ride with your friends. Just ride in the perfect place. Discover world-class biking at thepalmbeaches.com.
Thanks for joining us here on South Florida Daily. Hey, if you liked that Barrett-Jackson car auction segment you saw earlier in the show, tune in tomorrow. We have much more, everything you need to know about Barrett-Jackson on tomorrow's show as well.
Absolutely, and we went last year. It was so much fun. What was your favorite car?
The Bronco. I know you're going to say the Bronco.
I was going to say the Bronco.
We got to sit in a custom Bronco. It was so nice.
It was so beautiful.
We maybe sat in a little too long. They started looking at us like, girls, you know you can't drive this out of here.
Your time is up. But someday we're manifesting a South Florida Daily Bronco.
Barrett-Jackson is going on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the South Florida Fairgrounds. To get tickets and learn more, you can visit barrett-jackson.com.
There's so much more to come on the show tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow at noon on Fox 29. Have a great day.